Welcome back to Scooter Bomber. Today, we've got ourselves a battle. A Yamaha BWS and a Yamaha Jog. Now they're both modded. We're gonna compare them, then we're gonna race them. Which one's coming out on top? So right here we've got the black BWS 2008, originally 100cc two-stroke, but now fitted with the Malossi 125cc big bore kit. On the other hand, we have this, a 2006 CV50 Yamaha Jog, originally 50cc, now fitted with a 70cc Stage6 street race cylinder. Both bikes are very different in their own right. One high capacity big bore bruiser, the other lightweight and agility. Which one will come out on top? First up, the BWS. This thing's the fat kid at the buffet. Wide, heavy, and stuffed with a 125cc engine, but don't be fooled. Once it gets going, it'll bulldoze its way to the front of the line to steal your nuggets. It's all about torque and pulling power, not elegance. Now the Jog CV50, total opposite. It's the skinny kid who runs on nothing but Red Bull and bad decisions. With that 70cc kit, it's flipping you the bird as it zips through the gaps and bouncing off the limiter, like it's had way too much sugar. Two Yamahas, two very different vibes. Now that we've seen them individually, we've gone through some of their pros and cons. It's time to see how they do against each other. It's time for a race. So if you guys are not aware, I am currently running a small competition for you, the viewers. So thanks to you guys that have subscribed, you take the time to like and comment on each of the videos. The Scooter Bomb YouTube channel has just hit 1,700 subscribers. I'm going to give one of you guys the opportunity to win a Scooter Bomb t-shirt just like this. Now it says Scooter Bomb Team Yamaha on the front, and on the back it matches the sign here for Yamaha. Team Yamaha, it's a better machine. Now you can get it in either yellow, or if you prefer, I do it in black as well. There's the front, and there's the back. If you want to win a Scooter Bomb t-shirt just like this yellow one, or even the black one, it's real simple. The competition is open for 3 more weeks, and all you got to do to be in it to win it is make sure that you've subscribed to Scooter Bomb. Then you got to make sure that you've liked the videos and comment on the videos. The more comments that you leave on my videos, the more chances you have to win one of these t-shirts. It's that simple. So it doesn't matter where you live on the planet. If you win, I'm posting you a t-shirt. All you got to do is decide, do you want it in yellow or do you want it in black? So if you haven't yet subscribed, get on it. Make sure you like and make sure you comment. Now let's get on with this video. So you've seen the bike's heads up. The little Jog comes out on top in outright speed, but how do they actually ride? What are they good for? Time for a not so comprehensive montage. All right, let's start with the BWS. Now this bike is a fair bit bigger than the little Yamaha Jog. It's got a bigger frame, a bigger body. But the first thing you notice is that torque. Twist the throttle and the bike starts to go. Now it's not violent, but it does pull. Now thanks to that big, long, heavy, wide frame, this bike feels planted. It really feels good on the road. Those big, wide 12-inch wheels and tires give it a phenomenal amount of grip. That big rear frame means it can have better suspension. And this bike sucks up the bumps. That suspension really works well, especially with that upgraded YSS rear shock absorber. This bike is fitted with a 2-stroke Technigas pipe, and that means it's going to bring a smile to your face. That means it makes all the right noises. How can you not love the sound of a 2-stroke? Now the Malossi Big Bore kit takes the capacity of this scooter to 125 cc's. Now for 125 cc's I expect a certain amount of violence, but it's not there. The bike has the power, it does it easy, but it does it really smooth. It'll sit at the big speeds quite effortlessly, but getting it there, it's not going to kick you in the back. It's not going to be a kick to the balls. And that is fine, because that means this bike you can live with every single day. This bike does everything well, but nothing exceptional, and that's fine. That means it is pretty much perfect for most things. If you could only have one scooter, this would probably be the scooter that you want, because it does everything. It's comfortable, it's 2-stroke, it makes the right noise, it gets to the right speed. You can take it anywhere, you can do anything you want with it. If it was a ride on the weekend with the boys, this bike will do it. If it's riding to and from work, this bike will do it. What's not to love about that? The perfect all-rounder. And if you're looking for a scooter, it has to be 2-stroke, but you want it to do everything, I couldn't recommend this scooter more. It is pretty much perfect for that. So what about this little Yamaha Jog? Well, firstly, it couldn't be more different to the BWS. Extremely different bike. Instead of torque, this thing has outright power and grunt. You pull the throttle and this thing sings. This bike is lightweight. It has a very small wheelbase, a very small frame. You definitely notice the size. It is, in comparison, tiny. Now those little 10-inch wheels and skinny tires do not absorb the bumps all that well. They do an okay job of it, but they're not fantastic at it. And that Yasuni C10 exhaust, it is loud. You better be wearing earplugs when you're riding this beast. Listen to it. Now that lightweight frame, small tires, little bike, really means this thing is agile. This thing rips around corners, and it does it with ease. Where the other bike brings a smile to your face, this bike you're grinning ear to ear. Extremely different. Now I spoke about how little it is, how agile it is. A short demonstration. No problem. There are no barriers. I said the other bike was the perfect everyday bike, the bike that does it all. This bike isn't. It's extremely fun, but doing what we're doing now, darting through back streets, this is where this bike excels. Now it'll sit at 100 kilometers an hour, even faster, but you're very aware you're wringing its neck. You're very aware that you're pushing it. Where the other bike you don't have to think too much about it, this bike you're watching temperatures. This bike you're listening for noises. This bike is more like your kinky, dirty girlfriend. It wants to be seen in public. It's okay with people looking at it, and it wants to be slapped on the ass. And when you ride it, it wants to be ridden hard. Sitting in traffic, it's not its strong point. It does not like putting around. It wants you to grab it by its neck and have a good time. So now that we got that out the road, let's see how quick they actually are, what their speeds are, time to take them to my little drag strip, time to run the 1/8 mile. Let's see how the two bikes perform. Little CV50 Yamaha Jog, Stage 6 street race, draggy is set. Let's get into it, 1/8 mile. It hits hard when the pipe comes on. Pretty good. Not too bad at all. Now, my predictions is the BWS is going to beat the Jog over the 60 foot, basically to where that car is in front. But I think the Jog is going to obviously take over and by a fair bit. So let's see how we go. Load it up. Let's go. Very different. The other one felt manic. Which one would you choose? Would it be the Jog or would it be the BWS? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time on Scooter Bomb.